And Pamela, Gardner is outdoors this evening in Scituate, where they had some pretty dramatic flooding earlier on today, and watching the high tide tonight, but likely not as bad as what we saw earlier on this afternoon.
Yeah, thank goodness. This afternoon, that was it. That was the big one here in Scituate, and we saw widespread flooding just after 12:30 p.m. And the gauge in Scituate Harbor read 15.46 feet. And that is major flooding here. Record-breaking, perhaps. We'll see what NOAA comes out with, or the National Weather Service, with all those technicalities. But now the focus is cleanup. And the video from earlier shows just how dramatic all the floodwater was. It came up, it came very quickly, too, along Oceanside, across Jericho Road, across a Lighthouse Road. A very popular destination for those in the summertime who want to come out and enjoy a beautiful summer day. Not the case today, and even downtown, we saw a lot of flooding across some of the businesses there too. So cleanup continues, and town officials say this one is going to also be one we have to watch for, the cold and power outages.
At this point, I'd say the storm is about what we expected. The flooding might have been a little bit heavier than we thought. Although the new seawalls we put in are doing their job, it could have been much worse without those. But the flooding, which we expected to be moderate, is probably a little bit more to the severe side. But the tide is out. It's the only time we're going to get for this storm. So at this point, we're trying to get down there, clean those streets, get the ice and stuff off those streets. We've evacuated about 20 people from their homes. We got about 15 people in the shelters. At this point, we are urging people to stay in their homes. Do not go out. The driving is not good. The wind is still going to be picking up. We have about 300 people without power, and we're working with National Grid right now to restore as much of that as we can. But as of right now, I'd say the storm's above what we expected.
And there we go, as we expected. And some residents just across the street here are shoveling their driveways and the sidewalks, too. Important thing to do as we turn next to the deep freeze and dangerously cold temperatures. Eric?